Hello and welcome to this Fractals of the Mist Beginners tutorial. My name is Raptor, and in this video I will fill you in on everything there is to know to get you started. Fractals of the Mist is a special type of dungeon that consists of an array of mini dungeons called fractals, where each fractal has its own environment and story. It is also one of the primary sources of ascended equipment and provides materials for crafting infused and attuned gear. The difficulty scale starts at 1 and can be increased up to 100. However, there are only 20 different fractals that repeat in an almost random order. To get there, you must enter an azure gate directly in the center of Fort Mariner and Lion's Arch, directly south of the waypoint. Once you get close to the gate, a window will pop up showing the different fractal scales, which are divided into 4 tiers. Now you must choose a difficulty scale to enter. Don't worry though if you've chosen the wrong one, because it can be changed again inside. Once inside, you find yourself in the Mistlock Observatory, which is like the lobby area before entering a fractal. There are various things to do here, so let me give you a tour. We start here on the left at the scale setting sequencer. It opens the same window we saw earlier upon entering, and this is where the difficulty scale can be changed without having to leave the Mistlock Observatory. The 100 scales are divided equally into 4 tiers. The higher the difficulty scale or tier you play in, the better is the reward received upon completion. Players can only select difficulty scales up to the highest personal reward of a party member. Your personal reward level starts at scale 1 and can be increased by 1 every time you complete a fractal that is equal to or higher than your personal reward level. The personal reward level is account-wide and can be seen in the effects bar in the top right corner. Some fractals have a purple icon next to them indicating that they are among the daily fractal achievements, resulting in more loot when accomplished. The daily fractals can also be seen in the achievements log, and they change every day, hence the name. There are 2 types of daily fractals. The first type are the 3 daily recommended fractals, where you need to complete the specific scale shown. However, you need the Follows Advice Mastery to unlock the tier 2 and 3 achievements. The second type are the 3 daily tier N fractals, which require you to complete the fractal specified on any tier. It is worth mentioning that when completing the tier N fractal on a higher tier, it automatically grants rewards for the achievement on all the lower tiers of that fractal. At this point, you might be asking yourself why people even play on low tier fractals if it is much more rewarding completing higher ones. Well, that is mainly because of something called agony, which is an effect unique to fractals. Agony removes a percentage of the player's health every 3 seconds and reduces healing received by 70%. Inside the fractals, agony can be afflicted by enemy attacks or in some fractals upon entering the final boss area. This is also called agony check. Agony affliction starts at scale 20 and the ticking damage is increased by approximately 2.1% health loss on every higher scale. The damage from agony can be mitigated with agony resistance, AR. The primary way to acquire agony resistance is to add infusions to infusion slots only found on ascended and legendary equipment. Other ways to increase your agony resistance are potions and account augmentations bought at the fractal vendors. How much agony resistance you currently have is shown in your Heroes tab under Equipment. The agony resistance of your party members can also be seen as it replaces their mastery level. The effects bar shows the recommended agony resistance for the scale selected. Having equal to or higher agony resistance than that results in a health loss of 1% per tick, which is the lowest damage agony can possibly afflict. Another indicator for the agony damage taken with your current agony resistance can be seen in the Scales tab. Yellow scales indicate lower damage while increasing with orange and red. If you're still uncertain about the damage you might experience through agony, I suggest trying the simulator located down here. Just choose a difficulty scale and jump in. The maximum amount of agony resistance required for scale 100 is 150. So you should really focus on getting ascended gear and apply infusions to them as you slowly progress through the difficulty scales. I would highly recommend reading the wiki guide on agony infusions for the most effective way to apply infusions as to not waste money or resources. To get the most out of your Fractals experience, I would suggest completing the Fractal Attunement Mastery track as it unlocks more achievements, special vendors with unique items, improved rewards, Mystic Forge recipes, and activating the life-saving Mistlock singularities within the Fractals. Down there is a simulation area for Mistlock instabilities. Those are specific modifiers that have various effects on players during the fractal. They can be anything from simple conditions to insidious extra creature attacks. One Mistlock instability is active starting at tier 2. On tier 3 there are 2, and on Tier 4 there are 3 mislock instabilities present. Active mislock instabilities can be previewed either through the scale setting sequencer or on the effects bar. Instabilities are assigned randomly every day. Coming to the end of our tour, we found ourselves in the traders area. Various fractal currencies such as fractal relics and pristine fractal relics can be spent here on a wide variety of items such as ascended equipment, bags, recipes, and a lot more. However, it is important to know, as I've mentioned earlier, that some of these merchants are inaccessible without the mastery. Conveniently, there is also a bank and trading post within reach to make you feel at home. And as a final remark, for all you happy springers, there is a jumping puzzle including a diving spot located just above us. Now you should be ready to enter the pool and start your fractal adventure. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Feel free to follow me on Twitch for more information and hopefully more upcoming videos.